Jai Radha Madhova Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Yashodanandana Brajajana Yamunatira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhova Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhova Kunja Vihari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nasya Praisha Badreshu Yam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Tere Bhavati Naishtiki नहीं तो है छोड़ दो आज कब गिरने वाले 24
69 Prabhuji
नहीं हो सकता तो नया लेना पड़ेगा।
ऐसा मतलब तो
हाँ।
वो लेना चाहिए सबसे ग्रीप होता है। अच्छा मेरे पास है मेरून हाइट छोटा है पर अच्छा है सबसे अच्छा स्टेबल है।
हरे कृष्ण एवरीबॉडी, रेडी?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
इदं जपद भद्रं वोः
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
शुद्धा नृपनन्दनः
विशुद्धानन्दनः
स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनः
विशुद्धानन्दनः
धर्मामनुतिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनः
विशुद्धानन्दनः
धर्मामनुतिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
जपत भद्रं वो
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनः
विशुद्धानन्दनः
तिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
यं जपत भद्रं वो
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
नृपनन्दनः
विशुद्धानृपनन्दनः
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
भगवती अर्पिताशयः।
जपत भद्रं वो
जपद भद्रं वो
शुद्धानपनन्दनः
तदनन्दना
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तु
भगवते अर्पिताशयः।
भगवते अर्पिताशया। इदं जपत भद्रं वो
इदं जपत भद्रं वो
विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनः
शुद्धानपनन्दनः
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तु
स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो
भगवते अर्पिताशया।
Yes, online anybody wants to chant?
हरे
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
इदं जपत भद्रं वो विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनाः स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठन्तो भगवती अर्पिताशयः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। इदं जपतं भद्रं वो विशुद्धा निपनन्दना स्वधर्म भगवते अर्पिताशया। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। इदं जगत भद्रं वो विशुद्धानुपनन्दन स्वधर्मम् अनुष्ठेय अनुतिष्ठन्तु भगवती अर्पिताशय। थैंक यू हरे कृष्ण।
हरे हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। इदं जपत भद्रं वो विशुद्धा नृपनन्दनाः स्वधर्ममनुतिष्ठन्तो भगवत्यर्पिताशयाः।
Done, everybody. I'll continue. Idam, this. Japata, while chanting. Bhadram, all auspicious. Vaha, all of you. Vishuddhaha, purify. Nipanandanaha, the sons of the king. Swadharamam, one's occupational duty. Anudishtantaha, executing. Bhagavati, unto the Supreme Personality of God. Arpita, giving up. Ashayaha, for the single kind of faithfulness. My dear sons of the king, I just execute your occupational duty as kings with a pure heart. Just chant this prayer, fixing your mind on the lotus feet of the Lord. That will bring you all good fortune, for the Lord will be very much pleased with you. My dear sons of the king, just execute your occupational duty
Just execute your occupational
as
duty
king,
as
with a
king
pure heart.
with a pure heart.
Just chant this prayer,
Just chant this
fixing your
prayer,
mind
fixing your
on the
mind
lotus feet of the Lord.
on the lotus feet of
That
the
will
Lord.
bring you all good fortune.
That will bring you all good
The Lord
fortune.
will be very much pleased,
For the Lord will be
pleased with you.
very much pleased with you.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The prayers offered by Lord Shiva are very authoritative and significant. Simply by offering prayers to the Supreme Lord, one can become perfect even though engaged in his occupational duties. The real purpose of life is to become a devotee of the Lord. It does not matter where one is situated, whether one is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, American, Englishman, Indian, etc. One can execute devotional service anywhere and everywhere in the material existence simply by offering prayers unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra is also a prayer. For a prayer addresses the Supreme Personality of Godhead by his name and invokes good fortune by petitioning the Lord to allow one to engage in his devotional service. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra also says, My dear Lord Krishna, my dear Lord Rama, O energy of the Lord, Hare, kindly engage me in your service. Although one may be situated in a lowly position, he can execute devotional service under any circumstance as stated, Atitati Apratihata. Devotional service cannot be checked by any material condition. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.6. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also recommended this process. Gnane prayasam udapasya namanta eva jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiyavatam tane sthitah shruti gatam tanuvan manobhir ye prayasho adita jito api asi taistilokyam. Srimad Bhagavatam 10.14.3. One may remain situated in his own place or in his own occupational duty and still lend his ear to receive the message of the Lord from realized souls. The Krishna conscious movement is based on this principle, and we are opening centers all over the world to give everyone a chance to hear the message of Lord Krishna in order to go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurubhe Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Idam japata bhadrambo
Idam japata bhadrambo
Japatavadrambo
Vishuddha Nripanandanaha
anutishtanto
Adharmam
Dharmam
Anutishtanto
bhagavati arpitashayah.
Bhagavati Arpitahasayaha.
My dear sons of the king, just execute our occupational duty as kings with a pure heart. Just chant this prayer, fixing your mind on the lotus of the Lord. That will bring you all good fortune, for the Lord will be very much pleased with you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So here, what do we meditate today? The balance between material and spiritual life. You can see that. So actually, it does not matter what ashram one is situated. As a brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha. But what actually matters is when somebody is doing devotional service. What actually matters is that somebody, when he is doing devotional service, is he able to offer a quality service? Just like we are all chanting, among all the angas of devotional service, the most important is Shavana. Okay? That does not matter you are brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyas. Are you able to, with great respect and attention, able to hear the Harinama? Are you able to काम कर रहे? So are you able to do that? Are you able to, with great pleasure, attention and peace, able to read Srimad Bhagavatam? Therefore Prabhupada says, if you are trying to be a brahmachari and your mind is disturbed, you better get married. And with a cool head, you can read Srimad Bhagavatam. You can chant Hare Krishna mantra. Generally in society what happens, people respect brahmachari, but they don't respect a grahastha, generally in society. True, as an etiquette, brahmachari or sannyasi is given more respect for his renunciation. But actually what is important is spiritual progress. These things are external. There may be somebody with a grahastha who is spiritually very, very advanced. If you see the Mahajanas, actually, you see the Mahajanas are, what is the list of Mahajanas? Who knows the shloka? Nobody?
Narada, Shambhu, Kumara, Kapilo Manu, Prahlada, Jina, Bhishma, Vyasakir, Vayam.
Balir Vyasakhi Vayam. So Swayambhu, now if you can take the category, now Swayambhu is, who is Swayambhu? Brahma. He is a grahastha. Narada is a brahmachari. Shambhu, Lord Shiva, is a grahastha. Kumaras, brahmachari. Kapila, grahastha. So no, Kapila brahmachari again. Kumara's brahmachari. Kapila brahmachari. Manu grahastha. Prahlada grahastha. Janaka grahastha. Bhishma brahmachari. Bali grahastha. Vyasiki Shuka brahmachari. Vayam, that is Yamaraj, grahastha. Now anybody can count how many were brahmacharis, how many grahasthas in this? Anybody made a count of the 12? भाई 12 में से कौन तेरा लिस्ट बनाओ? चलो ब्रह्मचारी का करता हूँ. स्वयंभू ने आरत, शंभू, कुमारा, कपिला, मनु, प्रहलाद, भीष्म, 5 ब्रह्मचारी निकले. और 7 गृहस्थ निकले, मेजोरिटी तो गृहस्थ की हो गई ना. Isn't it true? So it actually does not matter which ashram somebody is situated. You see, Srila Prabhupada also in his movement himself did marriage of his devotees. खुद शादी किया अपने ही शिष्यों का. In fact, his godbrothers were criticizing, making fun. What did he do? I said no. So what is important is that are you attentively see among all the angas, the Shavadam is most important. Correct? Anna? When everybody does Shavadam, not that we read for 10 hours and we chant for 10, that's not practical. Neither we have the taste, neither it is practical also. So therefore you see Srila Prabhupada designed, see just imagine if the Bhaksada Prabhupada's formula of 64 rounds were there, I don't think anybody can go to office today, correct? 64 round में आपके 8 to 10 hours it will take. It is not possible. That much time nobody has, correct? He didn't. He brought it to 16 rounds. Now when he bringing to 16 rounds, actually he is allowing people to also do duties. Now Lord Shiva is instructing Prachetas. Now there are various instances like Narad Muni addressed the sons of Daksha and told them to take sannyas. Correct. But Lord Shiva is interesting Prachetas. He could have told them because they are also in a similar position as the sons of Daksha. Correct? Quite similar position. You all agree? They are also brahmacharis. They are also doing tapasya like Haryashvas. And what are the 2 sets of sons of Daksha? What are the names? Anybody can remember the name? Haryashvas and Vaishyasvas. What are the names? Exact. Anyway, so there were also 10,000 and 1,000 sons. Now Narad Muni instructed them to take sannyas. But here we see that what we are seeing, Lord Shiva did not ask them to take sannyas. He rather is instructing that you're doing your duties as a king and along with it you should offer prayers to the Lord. That will make your life perfect. And then Prabhupada says in the purport, actually Hare Krishna mantra is also a prayer. Now, we will talk about prayers later. First let me spend more time on the ashram. Okay. In fact, for Srila Prabhupada created a revolution in this world in understanding of the society that Grihastha is also a spiritualist. In fact, in the Mayavada community, it's compulsory for a person to take sannyas. बात भी नहीं करते उसके बगैर. They say, first thing they will say, I am Narayana, you are Narayana. And anyway, what is this material life, all this wife, children, all this, Maya, छोड़ो. You have to leave. Spiritual life begins after sannyas. तब वो बात करना शुरू करते हैं. But here you look at this situation, Srila Prabhupada makes a process which is accessible to brahmacharis, also to grihasthas, also to women. They don't talk to women. They say no, spiritual life means. In fact, in America, Srila Prabhupada has given permission. Actually, this permission is also from India. It's not that it is limited to America. But because of the social condition, we don't apply. When Srila Prabhupada gives a permission, it is for the whole world. The ladies were doing arti. In India, people told me, please, people are very traditional in South India, don't do that. Ladies arti karega, the log sochega, this temple is not sanctified. Correct? They have this kind of idea. But Prabhupada gave them the deities, gave them to dress the deities, they do artis, they do cooking, he gave them everything. So, because Krishna conscious movement is actually a thoroughly transcendental movement. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, what is Krishna conscious movement? Prabhupada, it is very difficult to understand this movement because it is totally a transcendental movement. बाकी मूवमेंट क्या होता है, थोड़ा ऑर्फेनेज खोल दो, थोड़ा एक हॉस्पिटल खोल दो, थोड़ा some kind of old age home खोल दो, है ना, कुछ गरीब लोग को खाना खिला दो, कुछ कपड़ा दे दो, हो गया, वो spiritual होता है ना, कुछ, because this is a totally spiritual movement created by a Senapati or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. People who are materialists cannot understand this movement actually. Very difficult. I told you many times when I was leaving my job, so that day there will be some manager under whom I was working. So I got permission from the Infosys management, and they said, okay, you are going for a good work, fine. So this my immediate person who was my manager, I went to inform him that tomorrow I am joining this God. They said, okay, but what is the work it does? They said, we teach people to chant Hare Krishna, we tell people to read Bhagavad Gita, we tell people to do Manamana Vamadabhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru. ये चार चीज सिखाते हैं लोगों को. Swamiji, you don't do any social. I said, no, we don't do so. Then it is useless. You see that, very बेकार. लोगों को बोलो आप कुछ social service करते हैं क्या, है ना? उनको वही, because they are totally materialist, that's the only way they understand. So this is a society, one level. Second level in the society, the people actually cannot appreciate grihasthas. Even though pasyan api na pashyati, दिख के भी नहीं दिखता उनको. In fact, if you take the movement, you say, we are a small city, Mangalore, okay? We have 2 temples of ISKCON here. Who are the in charge? Other is the grihastha only. It's a set of grihastha, the TMC system. Here is the brahmachari. Go to Bangalore we have 6 temples. 5 are grihasthas, only 1 brahmachari. When we have a meeting, South Indian meeting, there are some 60 temples. 5 are brahmachari, 55 are grihasthas. Only 10%. You take all over India, you see the meeting of all over India, mostly adhikari, not brahmachari. Okay, Srila Prabhupada made the GBC, usme mostly grihasthas there. So this is, we need to have, so, but you see that similarly there was a very interesting incident. There was one devotee, very great, what is his name, who was ordered to become grihastha. Kya naam hai? Narada was training him to become a sannyasi, and at that time Brahma landed up. Who will take care of the kingdom? The father also wanted to go for sannyas. So father made a complaint. Mera time ho gaya abhi. What is the name?
Priyavrata.
Very good. Very good. Priyavrata. And his father's name is Prachina Varisha. Correct? So Prachina Varisha, तो brahmachari था, फिर गृहस्थ था, अब वो वनप्रस्थ में जाना चाहता है. He wants to go to the forest for tapasya and advance his spiritual life. But problem was, he sent his son for tapasya. Now the Prachetada also been sent to tapasya. And Narad Muni met them. And Narad Muni, if he meets somebody, matlab sannyas, सीधा. वो बीच का आश्रम छोड़ता ही नहीं है. अब now problem ये हो गया, Prachina Varisha also wants to do वनप्रस्थ. He wants to leave his family. And ये बेटा भी वापस आने के लिए रेडी नहीं है. वो बोल रहा नहीं पिताजी मैं भी संन्यास लेगा. तो बोला मैं क्या तपस्या करेगा, तुम करना जो करो, मैं नहीं आने वाला कर. So it became a very big difficulty. Then what happened? Brahma came down. And Brahma, isn't it, Brahma came down and talked to Priyavrata. What you are doing, my dear son? And he forced him. He said, take it as an order from the Lord. You accept it as an order from the Lord. You are supposed to rule the world. When you are supposed to rule the world, you have to become grihastha. King has to be grihastha. ISKCON Radha Govinda king. There was one more personality, his, what was his name? Srinivas Acharya, that connected with the Granthas. Srinivas Acharya. Now what happened was, when the Goswamis wrote the literature, this was not ordinary. This was the extraordinary work of the Goswamis. Some couple of bullock carts भर गया था. इतना किताबें लिख दिया था संस्कृत में. We cannot write one line in Sanskrit. They wrote so many thousands of lakhs of, not thousands, lakhs of shlokas in Sanskrit, and it became books. In fact, if you see, it is still very coincide because just the shlokas. Suppose you write Bhagavad Gita shlokas, 700 shlokas in the leaves. If you have seen the leaf writing, at least 3-4 shlokas will come in one leaf only. They're writing, and that means in 200 leaves it will come. A small bundle is Gita over. They're writing so much commentary on the Bhagavatam. They're writing so many beautiful literatures that it became a bullock cart. Now, in the previous time we don't have printing, so there is no copies of it. And now they want to take it from Vrindavan, because where are most of the disciples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? In Jagannath Puri. He stayed there. Correct? Vrindavan, the only Goswamis went. Now they want to take this book there and then, copy it, and this work has to be taken. So there were first book distribution party had 3 people. Who are the 3 people? Anybody knows? One is Srinivasa Acharya. There are 2 more people. Guru Maharaj says this.
Narottam Das Thakur.
Very good. Who was the other person?
Shyamananda Pandita. Shyamananda Pandita.
How do you know all this? Okay. Shyamananda Pandita. You heard the whole story? Guru Maharaj tells very nicely. First book distribution party. And they taken the books with them, loaded on a cart, and then in between, just like Sanatana Goswami time, you hear there was a big astrologer who told he has so many gold coins also. Itna khatarnak astrologers. आपके जेब में कितना पैसा वो भी बता देंगे. इतने खतरनाक astrologers. So this one astrologer told the king, big treasure is coming. And this king was a bandit king, meaning they will loot and run the king. So he said, big treasure is coming. So they went. तो रात को सब लोग सो रहे थे, जाके पूरा वो सब किताबें उठा लिया, जितने ट्रंक से उठा के ले आए. And then when they got up in the morning, they felt a disaster. The work of the Goswamis is lost. The greatest treasure, imagine, is lost. Correct? Now what do we do? So what can be done? So they made different parties in different directions. And Srinivasa Acharya landed in the palace of the king. How he is very effulgent Acharya. And at that time Srinivasa Acharya is a brahmachari. And not ordinary, the very, very exalted devotee. He is senior to Narottam Das Thakur. That's why he says in the prayer, what does he say? Daya karo Shri Acharya, Prabhu Srinivasa. Ramachandra was also there probably in this party, very close to Narottam Das Thakur, probably, anyway. So he was, Srinivasa Acharya landed up there, very, very effulgent. King was quite impressed just to see the stage of this powerful brahmachari. And Vedic time means there is respect. So they said, and in the, I don't know if you remember, we had a nice festival when 2 years ago when Guru Maharaj had come here. He was reciting this pastime. And I had it. So when he was telling the story, Bhagavatam narration, so Srinivasa Acharya was doing like this. He was feeling very, very uncomfortable, what nonsense, this thing is there. So king could notice this. So what is your problem? You're feeling something is wrong with this? Yeah. What kind of explanation is this? So king said, you better give a better explanation, otherwise I will kill you. Can you imagine? Somebody is telling you, Guru Maharaj said that, somebody is telling you, take a good class, otherwise I will kill you. Itana khatarnak challenge. So then Srinivasa Acharya started narrating. He is not ordinary. These are all actually gopis of the spiritual world. His narration started. King was a devotee, great devotee. Became almost unconscious. What is his explanation? Such a great devotee. So immediately he appointed him wanted to appoint him as the Raj Guru. You become head of our assembly. Raj Guru, please accept the post. Then what the problem is, he is a brahmachari. The Guru, because king is a grahastha, the Guru, Raj Guru had a etiquette to be also by grahastha, because he has to guide the king in all angles. And then he accepted grahastha ashram, because he got a field to preach in his whole kingdom. Which was the kingdom? Kaun sa state tha? Presently what is the state? Whatever. So it became a big opportunity for preaching. So he accepted. Okay. So please do not, just because ashram do not, as an etiquette, as a matter of etiquette, always brahmachari sannyasi are given more respect, as an etiquette. But as a, because of their renunciation. Okay? But spiritually, actually anybody can be advanced. It depends upon if somebody is following the rules of brahmachari, is he brahmachari or mithyachari? What are the options? Brahmachari or mithyachari? Is he grihastha or grihamedi? That is the only discussion. Otherwise, anybody can be spiritually advanced. Okay? And how do you know? Person should be hearing the holy name of the Lord with great attention. Now you have to sit down and chant. It does not matter which ashram you are. What it matters, Krishna is not seeing Radha Govinda which ashram you are. They are saying, are you chanting? Because it's a prayer. Therefore, japa always should be done with the mood of prayer. There is a prayer in this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Please, you are praying, no? My Lord, you should know what you are chanting. My Lord, please engage me in your service. Correct? That's the prayer. Now you should know the meaning, and if you know the meaning and you are chanting, your heart is that, no? You are asking the Lord, please engage me in your service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There is a very nice instance we have in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. When the Muslim one king, I told the story many times, when he saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though he was a Muslim, from his mouth immediately the words came, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, just by seeing. And then he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, how can I serve you? So at that time, Srila Prabhupada comments that, what does he comment? The proof of chanting is eagerness of doing service. If I am not developing enthusiasm for doing service, that means I am not chanting properly. If I am feeling whole day, how do I do service to Krishna? How do I do service to Krishna? You are feeling whole day, Maya is away from you, mind is washed, clean, and there is a feeling when how can I do some practical service? In fact, at least I remember when I came first time to the temple, I used to say, can I do some service? Any service is there, correct? That's what we ask. Yeah, after some time we stop asking. Koi aur nahi mila tha kya? But in the beginning, it is, beginning hai na, Prabhuji, some service is there. That's what people come in. But uske some time baad, they get initiated, hai na? Uske baad they are in temple for some time. Then they say, ye kuch clean nahi karoge kya? Prabhu koi aur nahi hai kya? एक ही मैं ही मिला था, उसको देखो ऐसा सो रहा है, मेरे को ही करने का है. So that is how calculation comes. In fact, for the first time I had an opportunity to ask to Guru Maharaj a question. I asked this question. I said, what, some people they get service and these people don't do service, and that also comes on our head only. I feel very irritated that time. He said, no. Then he was talking about one devotee who was Rath Yatra. We have this picture. Jayanand Prabhu. Yeah, he was telling about association of Jayanand Prabhu. In fact, I think it was the first service for him to assist him. So he was telling how he used to not only do his service, he also do a service for other people. And on top of that, he used to cook some very nice sweet something for everybody and feast everybody with that, make everybody happy. Okay, he was telling his experience. That's an advanced. It's actually in that, therefore we have to. So, have I developed the proper service spirit? Am I properly hearing Hare Krishna mantra? Am I with great attention, respect, reading Srila Prabhupada book? That is important. That is important. Ashram is not important. Okay, so somewhere we should not get overwhelmed. Oh, I am a brahmachari. Oh, he is a grihastha. They say, a fine joke. Brahmachari always feels, I should have got married. And grihastha always feel, main kyo shaadi kiya. This is a standard mentality which is there, but these are all immaterial. Okay? Does not matter. Therefore, Prabhupada is quoted in the purport about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu shloka. When Ramananda Raya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were discussing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in South India at that time, the banks of which river? कौन सा river था? नर्मदा, गोदावरी? कावेरी नहीं था. कौन सा, नर्मदा या गोदावरी? गोदावरी. ठीक है. So he was sitting in the banks of Godavari river. Ramananda Raya was meeting Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the role of a student and asked Ramananda Raya, tell me, how do we achieve the goal of life? So Ramananda Raya said, Saradharman parityajya, sab kuch chhod do and take shelter of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, this is external, not important. Imagine, Bhagavad Gita ka last instruction is rejected by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he says, Yad karoshi, yad asnashi, yad juhoshi tatasi yad. जो भी कुछ करो सब भगवान के लिए करो. चतुर्वेद कुछ और बात करो. This is extra. ये बाया kept rejecting. And then he said the statement, Sthane sita shrutikatam tanuma manobhi. We have been discussing the shloka, different lines of the shloka. The first line we were discussing. Jnane prayasa udapasya namanta eva. Give up your pride, become humble. Namanta eva. Jivanti sanmukhaya bhavadiya varta sthane sita shrutikatam tanuva manobhi. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hears the sthane sita, does not matter where you are. Okay? Just be situated. And let us go to the shloka. Yeah, look at this. Jnane prayasa udapasya namanta eva. Give up your attempt to understand God by jnana, your own mental imagination. Become humble. Most of the people are not humble. They don't hear what Shastra says. Correct? How many of us read the Shastra every day? We don't read because we are not humble. We think I can take care of myself. I'm not humble. Unless somebody is humble, why will he hear what Krishna is speaking, what Acharyas are speaking? Jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya vartam. You live a life in such a way, but constantly you are hearing bhavadiya vartam. The discussion of the glories of the Lord. Sthane sita. Does not matter where you are situated. Brahmachari ashram, grahasa ashram, sannyasa, does not matter. Sthane sita. Be situated wherever. Shrutikata. But keep hearing. With body and engage your body, minds and words, the service to the Lord. Ye prayasa. If you do that, Sanmukharitam is from the devotees, hear about the Lord. But if you do this, what do you do? Hear about the Lord from the devotees. Then, ye prayasu, just by this effort, ajita apijita, you will conquer Krishna, who is unconquerable. So, if you take a decision today, that instead of watching cricket match, instead of watching serials, instead of watching all stupid reels on the mobile, instead of that, if I hear Bhagavatam, I can conquer Krishna, who is actually unconquerable. Otherwise, Maya will conquer you, which is anyway happening. Default is Maya will conquer you. That's the default. But instead of being conquered by Maya, if you want to conquer Krishna, correct? Presently, what is our condition? Krishna is the controller of Maya, and Maya is controlling us. Correct? And we are harassed, kicked by Maya every moment, and we are suffering. But if you just take one decision, that instead of wasting my time in so many ways, somebody watches cartoons whole day, somebody watches news whole day, somebody does gossip whole day, we have enough. We want to prove to the world, I am correct, I am correct. I am correct and you are wrong. I am correct and you are wrong. People who think like that, they will never hear the Shastra. Shastra who hears, you are correct but I am wrong. People, I am correct, you are wrong. These people, what the Shastra they will hear? They are full of ahankara. So therefore said, namanta eva, become humble and hear what the Shastra says. Ye prayaso, if you make this effort of hearing what the Krishna says, ajita, Krishna which is unconquerable is conquered. And once you conquered Krishna, Maya has run away. Life becomes so peaceful and so happy. Ajita apijit trayatri loka. So this is the beautiful shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam. In fact, we can read the exact translation. Those who, even while remaining situated in the established social positions, that means brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, shudra, wherever you are, doesn't matter. Throw away the process of speculative knowledge with their body, minds and word. And what do they do? And with their body, minds and word, tanuva manobi, offer all respect with description of your personality and activities. Correct? With great respect, they hear the message of the Lord, dedicating their lives to those narrations which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees, certainly conquer your lordship, although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. Correct? Trilokyam. Krishna cannot be conquered by anyone in this three world, but you can conquer Krishna just by making a sincere attempt to hear it. So this is the beautiful power, and that is what Srila Prabhupada says. So take this message that if I can hear, if a Prabhupada is saying, chant Hare Krishna. Okay, among prayer, I wanted to again add, please try to understand, Prabhupada said this is a mercy move. Then you want to say, you take a decision that I want to full day be absorbed in Krishna's service. It doesn't happen by that. Krishna also has to sanction. It's only by Yogamaya you will get the pleasure of service to Krishna. Then you can whole day engage in devotional service. Mechanically it is very difficult. So prayer is needed. Prayer is needed. My Lord, please be merciful to me. My Lord Krishna, please be merciful to me. I like to serve. Okay, so always Krishna should also accept your service. Then only you can do service to Krishna. Therefore, if somebody got a service to the Lord, we should find him very, very fortunate. That's there in the Bhagavatam. When the Gopas are playing with Krishna, what is the statement? Krita Punya Puncha. What they must have done to get opportunity to play with Krishna. Similarly, when we see Nanda Maharaj playing with Krishna, Mother Yashoda playing with Krishna, what do you think? What fortune it is. Bhagavatam talks about that fortune. Similarly, the Lakshmis who became the wife of Krishna, what crores of birth they must have done, such what tapasya, of Krishna as their husband. Even getting service to Krishna in the material world, simple service, you are getting to service to the Lord, we should feel it is great fortune for me to do some service. Okay, so now we are inviting you. There is an opportunity to do service. In fact, there is an update that Yatra has become now combo Yatra. Some people have planned like that. 2 days they are in Mangalore and then 2 days they are going to Guruvayur. 1.5 days they are going to Guruvayur. So you can plan like that, not a problem. Near Mangalore there are not much places because there is only Udupi which you have seen. And you can do it on any one of the days. So you can contact the Gujarati department. They are organizing. They have already 80 people committed for the yatra. I don't know other department what they are doing. Hindi is so big, it should be 200 people. But then there has to be what to do. Desire. Those who are chanting Hare Krishna very nicely, they will have a desire to come for yatra, no? Those who are simply sleeping, they will not have a desire. Hare Krishna and then sleeping, the desire nahi rahega. So jinko desire hai, अच्छे से जप कर रहे हो, है ना? So anyway, welcome. Opportunity to do service. You can come early also. You can stay over till Janmashtami also. There is a tremendous opportunity for service. But desire for service is a proof that I am chanting properly. True, sometimes you are in a situation which does not permit. Yes. Krishna sees that. But if the time permits, if your sometime profession may not permit so much leave, sometime as home you have responsibilities, you cannot come. I do understand. But if it is possible, please welcome. Okay, Hare Krishna everybody.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Dandavat pranam.
Thank you,
Prabhuji. Thank you so much,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Krishna
Sadhu Pranam.
Prabhuji. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna, Dhanvat Pranam Prabhuji.
See, these are the last stanzas of the Rudra Gita. I think it's a Phalastuti. I mean, what will this prayer if you chant
And now the Gita is over, correct?
Yeah, almost some few verses more. We are
Yeah,
coming
but
to Phalastuti, Prabhuji.
77.
Rudra Gita was over in the previous verse. He is telling this prayer you should
Yes.
repeat. That means it's already over. Rudra Gita is over. Huh? Abhi Shruti Phala aayega.
Yes, Stuti Phala. We are coming to that point. In a few verses more, we'll finish off the Rudra Gita.
ठीक है? Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anything else? Anybody wants to add?
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Who knows the prayer? Manas Deha Geha Jo Kuchu Mora Arpita Tua Pade Nanda Kishore. Anybody can sing that prayer?
Yes,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji. I can sing.
Sing.
Yes, I'll get the lyrics.
Because as a Grahastha, he is, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is offering himself. Therefore he says, Geha. Deha and Geha. Geha means house, family. He is offering everything.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'll start. Hare Krishna. Manasa deha geha jo kichu more arpilo tuva pade nanda kishore. Manasa deha geha jo kichu more arpilo tuva pade nanda kishore. संपदे विपदे जीवन मरारी संपदे विपदे जीवन मरारी धाई मामा गेला तवा ओ पाद भरणी धाई मामा गेला तवा ओ पाद भरणी मारो बिराखबी जो इच्छा तो हार मारो बिराखबी जो इच्छा तो हार नित्य दत्ता प्रतितोहा अधिकार नित्य दशा प्रतितोवा अधिकार जन्मो भी मोर इच्छा जादी तोर जन्मो भी मोर इच्छा जादी तोर भक्त गृह जनी जन्म हो मोर भक्त गृहे जनी जन्म हो मोर सीता जन्म हो जथा तो वादासा सीता जन्म हो जथा तो वादासा बाहिर्मुख ब्रह्म जन्म नहीं आसा बाहिर्मुख ब्रह्म जन्म नहीं आसा भुक्ति मुक्ति स्पृहा विना जे भक्त भुक्ति मुक्ति स्पृहा विना जे भक्त लाभैता ताको संग अनुरागता लाभैता ताको संग अनुरागता जनक जननी दयिता ताने जानक जननी दयिता ताने प्रभु गुरु पति तोहा सर्वमो प्रभु गुरु पति तोह सर्वमो भक्ति विनोदा कहे सुन काना भक्ति विनोदा कहे सुन काना राधा नाथ तू ही हमारा पराना राधा नाथ तू ही हमारा प्राणाना मानसा देहु गेहु जो किछु मोर अर्पिलु तुआ पादे नंद किशोर अर्पिलु तुआ पादे नंद किशोर हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण प्रभु जी
Hare Krishna. Who sang this song? I was not able to see the singer.
शुभमयी माता जी
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. आ रहे हैं अभी? पता नहीं.
शुभमयी
I'm saying, are you coming? Or
Prabhu ji, I live in West Bengal. Prabhu ji, I really want to come.
ठीक है, चलो, let us see. So say, read the translation.
Yes, Prabhu ji. Mind, body and family, whatever be mine, I have surrendered at your lotus feet, O youthful son of Nanda. In good fortune or bad, in life or death, all my difficulties have disappeared by choosing those feet of yours as my only shelter. Slay me or protect me as you wish, as you are the master of your eternal servant. If it is your will that I will be born again, then may it be in the home of your devotee. Let me be born again, even as a worm, as long as I remain your devotee. I have no desire to be born as a Brahmas aves to you. I yearn for the company of the devotee who is completely devoid of all desires for worldly enjoyment and liberation. Father, mother, lover, son, Lord, preceptor, and husband, you are everything to me. Thakura Vinoda says, "O Kana, please hear me. O Lord of Radha, you are my life and soul." Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
So you can try whole day. You can try to remember these prayers, okay? And then you can chant this prayer. You can purchase kartal. You know this kartal. It's difficult to get good quality kartals. Okay? So you can order. We order from which one we order? Mayapur Mridanga. We have some. You can write WhatsApp to me or Gaurav Prabhu. They will give you the link. This is very good quality kartal. We got something like 500 each. Okay? You can take few people together, so it will be more practical. 5-6 sets you can together order in your city, and then you can at least practice the kartal with this. You can also order mridangas which are available. He sends you to the place, clay mridanga you will get at your house, but you have to be careful and you can practice. But actually better than clay mridanga is fiber, what we have. Clay mridanga will not last. For temples it is good, every year we get one. But for you it will be very impractical to spend, good amount of money and the mridanga just goes very short time. So better we can take fiber mridanga. You can write to me, those who want, we can have fiber mridanga. Then make your groups in your city and have some nice Manasa Deha, go sing and for hours you can do what is there and enjoy. I wish you people can make groups in your cities and meet once a week and sing all these prayers and read something from Gita Bhagavatam. That will you'll feel more association, and also the children's also meeting other children's, other families, other family members also they go. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.